Don't be mean, we got access to the net. We'll never forget that you're...
What are you doing?
That's my mate Young. He's a bit of a mong. That's the guy they call Scott. We like to call him Mong. Here's Gatesy singing a song. Sing along if you know the words. Know the words. It's Golden Stream. Golden Stream. Golden Stream. Golden Stream. It's Golden Stream. Welcome.
So
what happens now?
I don't know. I think we do a read. What? Okay, let's read. There's a clap. People sang along.
Yay!
And okay, so now we need to decide what we actually do on this show. One of the things we've got is a request system. The technical sort of ability.
Dance a jig. We've
Dance
already
a
been
jig.
asked to do that.
We just did a jig, didn't we?
If that's not a jig, like...
Hang on.
So we're just performing.
No, we're not
Monkeys
performing
for you
monkeys
people.
in this
Is
show.
this
That's
what it is?
no, that is not the show. Don't.
In a carnival just outside town, there's a man with an accordion. Outside the tent he sings with a monkey who does a little jig.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Not going to do that. Remember why we decided to not do that?
Well, we did a
Because
song.
we did that song in a show, and
Yeah.
people thought that I was going to have to dance like a monkey, and like we couldn't move on to the next bit of the show because people like dance like a monkey, dance like a monkey.
Yeah, so you've learnt from that.
Can we?
Yeah,
you've
can
learned
we,
I've learned to not dance.
can we do
You
that?
you
song?
haven't gone away
Can we
and
sing that song with the
sing
guitar
yeah,
through?
yeah,
Do you remember it?
No, not really. But I can give it a whirl.
Because I think it's the right key. And when the moment strikes, then you know what to do, right? Okay.
Is it this one?
Yeah. All right. In a carnival just outside town, there's a man with an accordion. You ready? Outside the big top he stands, with a monkey who does a little dance.
And now you dance!
I'm not going to do
You
it.
did. They've
never
asked
gonna
you
happen.
to. They've
It's
asked
never
you to
gonna happen.
dance. They've asked you to do it.
No.
So, sorry.
Maybe we've hit on
Sorry.
something. We've hit on something here.
The
Yeah.
golden string. Okay. So you come to us in a meeting
Yeah.
with this idea. I know what we'll do. We'll go on the net.
Yeah.
We'll have a little technological thing where people can ask us to do things and you
Yeah.
know have
Yeah.
sort of a conversation.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we'll not do that thing.
Well,
Is that your idea for this show?
It's just no. It's my only exception. I'll do anything else.
So I didn't know. I didn't understand that
anything
that's the
else.
idea that they just tell us what to do. I thought they could participate in the show that we
Oh,
were
okay.
presenting, but it's not about them just saying, "Do this." Now pat him on the head.
Don't.
You know.
Is that
no one
what
asked you
someone
to do
said?
that.
Pat him
No.
on the head?
No, but that is.
Play
fun.
gonna make you
Pat him
happy
on the head.
tonight.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
Alright.
We're dancing with you, Jon. By the way. No, you don't. That's good. That's
That's
a good
good.
advice. That's a good advice.
That
Alright.
is good advice.
We can play that.
So
And you
with
can have a bit of a think about what you're prepared to do and not do to serve your idea.
Alright. Well, for a start,
Yeah.
what I'm prepared to do is ask you to sit there and
Okay.
be nice and close to the people,
Alright.
and we'll be here.
So we'll play this song. This has recently been nominated for a prize in a international songwriting competition, shortlisted comedy/novelty song. Some of the judges are Tom Waits is one of the judges. I'm not sure if he's doing novelty songs though. Do you think he's?
what do you mean? He's a novelty act.
Well, I know he is, but is he
of course,
prepared to admit it?
he'd be wanting to keep his ear to the ground, going, "What sort of the rumblings
Yeah,
out there in
'cause
novelty
he's one of
song
those
world?"
guys.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
one of those sort of, you know, like I think of Madonna and I think of
Yeah.
Bowie. They're sort of always listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tom Waits and DeAntwoord are in a little room, in a little sort of novelty song, but no one knows it kind of club.
Everyone listening, after watching this incredible show, Golden Stream, just check out the Ant Words Enter the Ninja. That's our advice.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But in the meantime, sit back.
Yeah. Be a crooner.
Oh, so I can actually do this? It won't wreck it?
So,
Will it wreck it?
Yatesy might get upset, but tell us if it sounds shit, people.
Tell us if it sounds shit. These are quite big. I feel like
Put the mic over
I'm.
my
I feel
head.
like I'm a midget
Actually,
eating a
could you put the
lollipop.
mic over his head. That's good. That's better. That's it.
Oh, there's mics. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Baby, gonna make you happy tonight.
Gonna make you happy tonight.
War sugar, give my love to you, oh baby. Gonna make you feel so right.
Gonna make you happy. Ooh, sugar.
Spend some time with you. Do the things we're gonna make love. So get ready, oh, get ready for loving
Tonight.
sweet loving tonight, baby. Before we get down to love,
Before we get down.
I just gotta finish this level.
He means computer games.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
What? Is that
About to clock it.
is that supposed to be a
See,
video
I
game?
got a high score tonight, and I just wanna save my game. Oh. Well, I'll be with you when I'm in it, sweet darling, baby, honey. I love how you dance for me. Don't stop dancing, baby.
But could you move a little to the left, baby?
I can't see the TV, sugar. Baby, I can't wait till we start. It's just that the save points are quite far apart on this particular game, baby. Those of you who are familiar with legacy gaming may recognize a Halo 1 reference in that previous line. You remember how far apart the save points were in that library after library after library after library? After games give you hand-eye coordination and spatial intelligence together with
Map reading skills.
oh sugar.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the lights down just a little bit lower, baby.
Turn the lights down low.
Ooh, turn the lights down low. Ow, ow.
Lights down low.
It's just that it helps me feel like I'm in a spaceship. Then we can make some. Sugar. Ooh, you're looking so great to me. Boost. Have you brushed your teeth yet? Take your time, no hurry. It's just that I'm not tired. Are you tired? See you in the bed then. You might want to take a break. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so fun, baby. You know I can't stop thinking about you, baby. I also can't stop thinking of World of Warcraft, Cataclysm. It's just that I'm in the Burning Crusade at the moment, honey, and I need to get back into the new content so that you and I can finally level together. We can make a little guild, baby. I think this Xbox is the best present I ever bought for you. Bang. Major 7. Thanks.
And commercial break. Show's going great.
World of
Show's
Going
going
really
great.
well.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft. That is what I just said. It's hard to channel. It's hard to channel and make sense at the same time. I don't know if you
Is that some
guys.
sort of battle over cleft sort of palettes?
The Battle of Cleft Palette. Yeah, that's my favourite level.
Right.
My favourite PvP level in Warcraft.
Yeah.
Good.
Actually.
So how do we know that when we're not in the middle of some classic golden stream
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
that the ads aren't on.
We don't.
And
We don't.
and it could be that the ads come up for different people at different times.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Can someone confirm that for me?
Do you know what we
how
can
are you
do?
going for ads, folks?
If we like this, if we like this,
If we like this.
yeah, if we like this,
No ads
if
yet.
they like it, maybe we can do some subscriber scheme.
Yeah, like give them our PayPal details.
Yeah.
I think it's early to be asking people to give us money.
What do you
for this.
mean? That was gold. That was gold. Just to keep it ad free.
I just think
Needs to be a
maybe,
bit
you know...
slicker.
Did you watch The Social Network? It's like...
Yeah.
They waited till it was cool.
Oh,
you
that's
know,
right.
Before
Oh, okay.
charging.
All right. Okay.
I
Well,
think-
it can't
I
be
think
long.
this
No.
What?
The ads prevented it from being cool.
Ah,
No,
fuck.
yeah. The ads are the thing that made it
Ah.
uncool.
So it's all. We've already gone to that.
We've already gone to
So we've
uncool
sort
place
of skipped the cool
without
phase.
sort of
Yeah.
hitting critical mass yet. Can you
Shivers.
start again?
Yeah, well, this is only a test run, so...
We can pay Ustream to not have ads.
Yeah, but how much is that?
I don't know. Look into it.
Yeah, do. If you could look into that,
Well,
Yanni, that'd
hey,
be
we're about to go back on air. So,
So someone's prepared to pay in ducats or rupees. They're offering us their money.
Ducats. I
And
don't
there's-
think ducats are
according
a currency anymore,
according
are
to
they?
the public, there's 1 30-second ad at the start of the feed, and that's all.
Oh,
So that would be okay.
that's
actually.
all right.
I
Oh,
can
that's
live with that.
fine.
That's fine. Stuff it.
Okay.
Ads are
And-
cool
and
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. You should only get one at the start, so we're good. We don't have to charge you money yet. Okay.
To
Hey,
me, that all
look-
that says really is that there's slightly more pressure for this to be any good.
Yeah, I actually feel pressure for it to
Now
be
that
any
I
good.
know
I don't
we're
know
not
if you
being-
didn't feel pressure for it to feel any good, but I actually, from the start, felt that way.
I kind of look like a sort of a monolith with a head on top. Look.
Yeah, you do a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
So,
and I still do. Look.
148 million Zimbabwean dollars. Thank you. I'm up for that.
Wait a minute. That could be a trick.
Mm.
You know, I'm thinking of that photo from pre-Nazi Germany with the wheelbarrow full of money.
Terrible inflation.
Yeah.
Food inflation. Astronaut. Someone's asked.
Come on, let's
for
do astronaut.
How long does this go for?
It's as long as.
I think when viewers start dropping off.
Do we have
That's
that?
when
What about
we
when
should-
cast
Do we have that
members-
information at
Yeah,
our
yeah,
fingertips?
yeah. But thank you for taking part of this experiment, viewers. We're just experimenting at this stage because the show that we
That's
do.
a really good disclaimer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
show that we do will be fully produced, and you know we'll have dancing girls and dancing boys if you like. Monkeys.
Dance.
We've
Yeah,
already got a
dance.
monkey.
So is this in
Cover
sort of
that.
G? It's in sort of G minor. Sound about right?
That's good.
It's about that. Is that about the key?
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah.
So we wrote this song some years ago for a show called Skit House, and
That's right.
it was kind of a short version, but we lengthened it. It's on Middleborough Road if you want the fully produced sort of
I'm not
Bowie-like
mad again.
version.
We've done that one.
I know. It's,
You just wanted to see how it felt.
yeah, I did. It was good.
So can I just get something straight? Are you the lead singer for this song?
This is definitely a Gatesy song.
Right, that's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
I reckon your challenge for this song is when in the bits that others are singing, you have to like act out their emotions as if
Yeah.
you're singing them.
Okay.
Even though you might be singing backup vocals. That's what I
But
want.
see, I never sing backup vocals.
Let's just do the song. And
Never. It's just not my. Is that the start?
yes. No,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Come on.
I know what you're all wondering. Have Tripod ever been to Japan?
But you're ignoring a much bigger question. Why don't the Japanese have a space program?
Why aren't there any Japanese astronauts? Have you ever seen a Japanese astronaut?
I'll tell you why you haven't seen one.
I'll tell you why, because you can't do the Japanese tea ceremony when you're an astronaut.
It's those damn fat gloves.
Fat gloves.
And you can't do Japanese tea ceremony
when you're in zero grav.
'Cause the tea goes everywhere.
The tea goes everywhere. Japanese culture's always fascinated me. from their traditions to their modern way of life.
But all their culture and their rich history doesn't sit well with an agenda in space exploration.
Because you can't carry out a ninja-style assassination to rest as an astronaut.
It's the luminous fabric.
You're too visible,
And they don't let you use a samurai sword
when you're an astronaut.
You might puncture the suit.
You might depressurize like a gremlin in a microwave.
But it's those damn fat gloves.
Fat gloves.
They're the main problem.
Fat gloves.
You
Have you ever tried to get a used panty vending machine into a space shuttle? Well, I've tried. They don't let you. Fucking NASA red tape.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
I couldn't reconcile the dreams that I...
No, that's not right. What is it?
How can I emote
Oh, sorry.
when you're getting
I
it
couldn't
wrong?
reconcile the two things,
Things that I loved,
Okay,
yeah.
Alright, sorry.
It's because of my guitar part.
It was. It's really good.
I couldn't reconcile the two things that I love. So I threw away my dreams of outer space. I had to find myself a whole new job.
Maybe in the sports arena I would find a place. But you can't do a Japanese tea ceremony when you're an acting champ.
It's those damn fat gloves again.
Fat gloves
Those
again.
confounded puffy mitts loom in front of my face
Every night in bed.
I'm haunted by
Fat gloves. Fat, you can't drink sake. You can't do bukkake or ride a Kawasaki when you're an astronaut.
And they don't let you be an astronaut on Japanese daytime television because you basically wouldn't be enough of a non sequitur. So you get to say when I stop the guitar. Is that how it works?
No, that was like throw to a commercial.
Interesting.
Oh no, don't get me wrong.
No, interesting.
He was in the lead singer seat.
Yeah, okay.
What's the lead
I mean,
singer
maybe
chair?
I've got baggage. Maybe I just need to.
What's your baggage?
When I'm back here, watch.
What do you mean? Maybe you've got baggage.
No,
Clearly,
no,
you've got
fair
baggage.
enough. No, I shouldn't have sullied that. That was good otherwise.
Yeah, it was like a throw to a commercial.
Yeah, no, so that's what shat me when you did that.
Shows, but you know I do that on stage all the time.
I know.
You're too busy. No, you don't know.
Someone's just
I'm always
requested
behind
Visor
you.
King, but we don't know it, do we?
Visor King.
Do we know it?
Visor King,
No.
of course, is on our EP, Perfectly Good Songs.
I don't know Visor King. I love Visor King though. Thank you for. We can tell you the story of Visor King.
No, someone keeps saying the banana rap, but we simply don't. What?
That's Visor King.
Visor King.
Oh yeah,
on
that's
that.
his. Yeah.
We can tell you a story of the cover design.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Well, let's see if I can get a good. So for those people at home,
I want you to tell this story, Scott.
Well, I wasn't there, but I'll tell it how I remember it.
That's
Go
the,
on.
So as you can see, the cover is a chick in a t-shirt with the Visor King's logo on her t-shirt, and the back is the track listing, also written on her t-shirt. Okay.
Got it.
And
Synced
we
in.
were so shy about asking a woman if we could take a photo of her chest that none of us were prepared to ask any of our friends that question. And our soundy, Keith, who's an absolute legend, who by the way, put us onto D'Antwoord amongst many other things. We had to get him to ask his friend whether we could take a photo of her in a t-shirt. because we were too shy to approach anyone.
She
about
was
doing that.
very professional.
She was a model, wasn't
Was
she?
she?
She was a model, part-time model, part-time drummer,
Where was I that day?
full-time ace chick.
Yeah, she was lovely. She was great. She was asking about you.
Was she?
Yeah, where's Scott? Where's Scott?
She
I
was
only
more.
agreed to
She
do
was
this
more a bit.
if-
She was weirded
if,
more out about.
you know, I thought Scott was going to be here.
Well,
This
I'm
is
here.
fucking bullshit.
I'm here
I'm
now.
walking.
I'm here now, right now.
We had to talk her down.
For those of you who don't know about Visor King or Dirty Power or Jaboticable,
Jaboticable. That was a good song.
Aquaman, all great. Well, they're perfectly good songs. Yes.
We should
I'll-
learn some of those for next week or for the next time we do this.
Look,
actually.
you know, I'm already sold on that idea, Scott. I love that idea. I love Visor King, but also the reason why that's on the cover though is important. The whole the Visor King
The
scandal.
conceit of Visor King.
Mm.
Well, the idea of Visor King, it's about this king who was the lord of all he surveyed, but because he always had his visor down the whole time, his perception of the world was limited to the strips in between the slats of the visor.
Yeah.
So he sort of missed half of what was going on at any time, or just saw the world in a sort of in stripes, in strips.
Yeah, vertical strips.
So sometimes it like affected his decision making. For example, if he saw an army coming, it always looked like half the number that it actually was.
Yeah.
Mm.
He thought there was like lots of quite little armies coming.
Yeah.
Or if he saw a lake, it would be a series of streams.
Yeah.
But-
or his wall, he just thought there was a series of sort of sections of wall around his kingdom.
So a whole king basing his strategic decisions on the fact that he can only see half the world. You know, you who came up with the idea thought it was funny. We were just
I don't
going.
think it was
"Oh,
me.
I
I think
came
it was
up with
him.
the idea.
Well, oh, you? Sorry. Who was that guy? Who was that guy?
was that?
who
No, it's
thought
all
of
right.
Who was
Can't
that
remember
guy?
But we did sort of come up with a workaround, like not.
Yeah. Well, this was the workaround.
And that is like if he actually went like this really fast,
It'd be like television.
you'd actually have a pretty good idea of what was going on.
Interlaced.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
I feel like after all these years we can fess up that we acknowledge that possibility.
But that's
You know.
what it's in the song.
It's in the
That's
song.
how he
Is
wins.
it?
That's
Oh,
how
is
he
that
wins.
how he wins?
He fights the
Oh.
What does he fight? The vertically striped knight.
Oh,
And-
that's right.
And he can't. He's just getting a headache.
Yeah.
And then he learns about doing that. So
And
you know,
then
It creates a
and then he
flanging
smashes
effect,
him.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sort of makes him a bit.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, does he nearly spew in his helmet
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
climax of the battle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
But people didn't find it like immediately funny.
No.
So we thought, well, maybe if Jon printed up a T-shirt that pretty much very similar to that,
And wore it in the gig.
and wore it in the gig, so the audience would know that's the kind of helmet. Because I think we were talking to Tim Friedman from the Whitlams, and he liked
I
that
think
song.
you dropped something there, Gatesy.
Stephen?
You've dropped something, mate.
But we're talking to the States.
Oh, they won't know. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's not name dropping if they haven't heard of them.
Yeah, right.
What
Can
is
I
that? There
just
should be
say-
another word for that. If the person, if you know that the person you're talking to hasn't heard of the famous person you're dropping, then it's not a name drop. It's
Stealth
a,
drop.
it's a, what is it?
I don't know.
Anyway.
It's a tangent.
Can I
Next
just ask?
week,
I would like to ask the boys a question.
Yeah.
What is the negative or general idea, the conceit about name dropping? Why is it bad that
To drop names.
Like if you do it constantly,
because
that's one thing. Yeah, sure. But if
because
you
if-
just throw it in for like talking about a story, like I just did, is that bad? I'd like to know.
Why is it bad?
Why is it bad?
Because it's.
I think it depends on the context. Like if the person didn't need to know who said it,
Yeah.
and you're still saying it, then that's name dropping. But if it's important to the story that
Okay.
it was that person who said it, then
Well,
it's not
okay.
name dropping.
In relation to this idea, it's an album called Perfectly Good Songs. We were talking to a songwriter whose craft it is
Okay,
to,
so it kind of is.
to write and
Relevant.
sing
Okay,
songs.
It's making a point.
I think you owe an apology.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Just
it's
call him a
okay.
name
No, it's
dropper.
okay. No,
He's
it's
a
all
name
right.
dropper.
It's fine.
Yeah, but he generally is, but in this case,
No, carry on. Finish the story. Finish the good story.
Stephen.
Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
No, I wanted to hear what the nameless songwriter was saying.
Salty.
No, this is no. This creates a dynamic.
Yeah.
Like
you're not
hate.
really pissed
Oh,
off.
okay.
Hate
You're not
is
really
a good
pissed off.
dynamic, generally.
You're not actually pissed off, though.
Yeah, grumpy face.
Grumpy
Yeah,
face.
totally.
For showbiz.
Gatesy, for quite a handsome man, can produce some of the ugliest faces
yeah.
imaginable.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's
And
quite
for quite an
interesting.
ugly man, he can produce some nice faces, so that's good.
I think there's a compliment in there somewhere. Just pick through the...
Anyway, this nameless named faceless songwriter suggested that the visor was a cap, like a visor. That's why he was confused. As a songwriter, he was confused, and an audience member. So the t-shirt came up. T-shirt of the visor king came up. But it still confused the punk, it still confused the people. So we ditched the song, we're putting on an album called Perfectly Good Songs, so you could sing along.
But he kept his visor down. So as a result, he was the lord of vertical strips of land. Visor king, visor king, visor king, with methodically slanted vision.
You know, and
That's not how it
when,
goes.
yeah,
It's not how it goes.
Tried
I
to sing the
can't.
song, we didn't
I'm
do it.
useless at singing a song in a different key. You know, the
Oh,
keys
yeah,
are
yeah.
connected to
That's
the
not the
memories
key,
of
we-
the. It's
The
really
keys
hard,
are connected
eh?
to the memories.
Yeah.
That sounds like a line.
Yeah, it's quite good.
I
right?
should
You
talk to
write
Tim
that down.
Friedman about that line.
That. He might want to use
Tim
it.
Friedman.
Yeah.
So is there
America?
any,
You know, this next song, Stephen Gates.
Tim used one of our songs, one of our parodies, didn't he? In one of his gigs.
Oh,
He used
yeah.
our parody of Little Drummer Boy.
Yeah, it's a really quite an honour when someone wants to do a cover of your parody. What greater honour is there? I guess when someone wants to do a cover of a song you wrote.
Oh yeah,
That's
hey.
the
That's
only,
a good honour.
that's the only
That's
bigger
quite
honour.
an honour.
Yeah.
Scooby Dot just really wants to play Shiny Chin.
Shiny Chin. I don't remember that one either. And
Yeah.
I hate that
I know.
fucking song.
Hates
He's
it
saying
so
he's
much.
saying convince Scott to play Shiny Chin. But you know, someone said someone interesting and cool said IKEA.
I think it's
IKEA.
IKEA.
I'd have a go at IKEA. How does it go?
That's good. It's in a C.
It's kind of a tax man.
It's C. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's C. I think the Jimi Hendrix chord.
So my question about IKEA, because I was thinking about this song the other day, and do they at IKEA still have the plastic TVs in in that the settings that they have for this is how your
Yeah, I think
your
they-
lounge room could look?
I actually think they're made of cardboard now, like ones you can fold.
Okay. Oh, just change it.
No, I'm not changing it. This is,
Change it to cardboard. It's just one word,
I'm not changing it.
2 syllables.
It's a good song, and it doesn't need to be changed. Also, by the way, I reckon
Yeah,
this
you
is
go there
probably
and I'll go
enough.
here.
What do you reckon? I reckon this has been fun.
Oh, are we finishing now?
Well, aren't we? I mean, how long is this meant to go for? I kind of
Well,
feel like
let's-
we've all had a good time.
I think
We got
let's
stuff to do.
let's have a
I've got stuff not to do.
let's ask them.
What do you reckon, gang? This one, and then we'll wrap it up for next week.
All right. Leave morning more sort of thing.
Huh? Yeah, well, we can stand
Okay.
here all day.
Yeah.
So is this going to be a regular weekly thing?
Isn't it?
Should we ask them? Should we just ask them everything?
Tripod's golden stream. It's got a ring to it, hasn't it?
Getting some people saying more. Yes, please. I don't know. Weekly. Is this a good time of day? This is what I'm interested to know. Make it regular. Yeah, okay, we'll finish with IKEA. But is this a good time of day to do this? /night? Okay. Alright, you want to do the song? Perfect for Pacific time zone. Good. Make it
Yeah.
Friday at this time. No, Friday. Friday's already
Oh
fun.
no, the other one's
Wednesday. It's about sort of drawing you out of the trough of misery that is a Wednesday.
Oh, the midweek stream.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, cool.
10 a.m. in Perth. Don't know what to say to you. I'm sorry, Perth, but... Okay.
But this, yeah. We can't really get a perfect world time, can we? Like the perfect world time to do this show.
Well,
If we went to the North Pole and did it there, would that help? I don't
No,
know.
I don't think,
No.
don't think that
Oh,
would.
because then it would be all times, all the time.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah.
And this is it for Tripod's Golden Stream. Thanks for joining us. And We'll have some segments and some content.
And some end,
next
I'll write
time.
some end credits during the song.
Yeah, right.
I think that I wanna try getting work with the guy who makes the plastic television sets for IKEA. So they can put them on show. I think they must cost a lot. They look real and they're not. They're only fake and they put them on the shelves at IKEA. So when the customers go and wonder what the stuff would look like at home, it's all set up so they know. I'd have to learn about plastics and all the industrial techniques. I could branch out on a sideline and make plastic food that you can't eat and plastic trees. But my first love is TV. I'd make them big, make them fake. There's a lot that's at stake. I'd save the world by making plastic stuff at IKEA. The stuff that isn't for sale. You feel so good, so at ease. There's no crime or disease. My plastic stuff would make the customers feel happy. A plastic world at IKEA.
Plastic world, plastic world, plastic world. There's no electrical problem.
There's no problem with a plastic
CD player. Oh,
You can hurt
and you
your
can hurt your back carrying a hollow fridge. You'll never see a single murder.
There's no violence on the blank screen of the telly.
Plastic printers don't use paper. Not a single tree is killed.
My plastic telly. My plastic telly.
My plastic telly.
I think that I wanna try
My
getting
plastic
guy
telly.
who makes the plastic. What's Gatesy?
My plastic
What's that a picture of?
Mm,
A sponge. Oh, because of your hair. Sponge head.
My plastic telly.
Good night, world.
And don't tell your papa.